This assignment will help you to understand fiber properties and their relationship to fabric choice, consumer preference, and fabric performance. The instructions are to complete the following slides by suggesting a fiber and then identifying one of the fiber properties that enhance the garment in the area indicated on the slide. The categories covered are A, durability, B, comfort, C, care, D, aesthetics, and E, safety. In our first slide, we see a garment that is a soft, comfortable fleece jacket. The category is durability. This garment will need to be laundered often as it is a light color. Number 1, state the positive fiber property. Number 2, be sure to state the property name. Number 3, define the property. And number 4, explain why it is important to the consumer. Next garment. Garment number 2. Pictured is a ski jacket which will be worn in active end use, washed often, and tossed around for several years. Number 1. Again, we're looking at durability. State a positive fiber property and the property names. Number 3. Define the property. And number 4. Explain why this is important to the consumer. Garment number 3. Pictured is a garment that is very tight-fitting. It must stretch and conform to the consumer's body and shape. Number 1, determine a fiber property. Number 2, state the property name. Number 3, define the property. And number 4, tell why the property is important to this consumer. Number 4, this garment is being assessed for care. What's pictured here is a soft pair of knitted casual pants in white. Number 1, determine a positive fiber property relative to care. Number 2, state the property name. Number 3, define the property. And number 4, explain why the property is important to the consumer. Garment number 5. Pictured is a simple men's t-shirt in purple. Fiber property should be relative to care. Determine a positive fiber property. Number 1. 2. State the property name. 3. Define the property. 4. Explain why it is important to the consumer care of the garment. Number 6, I should say. Pictured is a sweater coat with the appearance of wool. However, the washing instructions state that this garment will not fade or shrink with laundering. So here we're looking at how will we care for the garment. Number 1, state a positive fiber property. Number 2, state a property name. Number 3, define the property. And number 4, explain why it is important to the consumer. Garment number 7, aesthetics. The picture is of a top that is made of a fiber that has high luster. The fabric also has a soft drape. Number 1, determine a positive fiber property that contributes to the aesthetics. Number 2, state the property name. Number 3, define the property. And number 4, explain why it's important to the consumer. Garment number 8. Again, this is relative to aesthetics. The picture shows a gown with very high luster to give it a very formal appearance. Number 1, determine a positive fiber property. Number 2, state the property name. Number 3, define the property. Number 4, explain why the property is important to the consumer. Garment number 9, relative to safety. Pictured are 2 one-piece pajama garments that would be worn by children under the ages of 5. The fibers are required to be flame resistant by law. State a fiber property, define the property, and then explain why it's important to the consumer.